Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
Mr. Nelson.
I know where you're going to start.
What?
But I'm ready.
Can you confirm to us where you were around 21:04 last night?
I'm not in a position to confirm or deny that. So unfortunately, I can't confirm or deny it.
Mr. Nelson, can you confirm? Johnny. I know what happened. I know what happened yesterday.
You spoke to him, didn't you? But you've got two different versions of events from both fighters.
Yeah. I spoke to Dylan and Derek.
Yeah. You know what? There's the truth, there's the lie. No, there's his side, and then there's the truth. So everybody has a version of events, but it's what actually happened. So, yeah, they just cool.
We kind of saw yesterday that at the press conference, it was rather, for those two, it was rather tame, yeah. And then obviously they've gone from there. Sky Sports building, gloves are off, the custom thing that happens for fights such as these. So there was always a possibility, because nothing had happened in the press conference, that this could happen wherever they were going to be later on that day. Happened to be you sat in the middle of them. We've seen clips from Sky Sports. Come on, what can you tell us?
They just don't get on. They just don't get on. Oh, but they just don't get on. Just maybe that. It was. They just don't get on.
Were you all right, we'll do it a different way then. At any point when the filming stopped, ish, were you worried for the safety of
myself,
of yourself, and other people in the room?
No.
You liar! You're such a liar. You lie.
No, but they're both responsible individuals. So, listen, they just don't get on. You've got two characters that just are that much alike. They're going to argue. They're going to cuss. They're going to. It's going to be handbags at dawn. You don't know. These things happen. That's just how it is. You know, it was contained. It was just an argument that blew out of proportion, and hopefully, well, it's not the end of it, clearly. So they just got to try and keep the two apart until the bell goes.
Okay, I understand why you really can't say what happened.
Good, they're like a politician.
I understand what you can't say what happened. Do you think there's a point between now and the fight where we may learn or even see what actually happened yesterday?
Yes, that's right, because both fighters will have their version of events. So when one says something, the other's going to say, no, actually this happened, no, that happened, no, this happened. So this ain't for me to tell you what went on there. Or they will talk themselves. You know, you spoke to both of them yesterday. They were holding nothing back apart from how they saw it. And I'm quite sure little things will leak out because they're both proud men. They're both alpha males. So if there's rumours going out that somebody got the better of the other, they're going to stand up and say, no, that actually didn't happen. And so these guys will incriminate themselves if there is any incriminating to be done.
Would you say it was the most volatile?
Hell, I don't want
gloves are off.
I don't want to confirm or deny that.
What was it?
I don't want to confirm or deny that.
All right. Was it more volatile than KUGAN? Oh, we can all have a little push and a pull.
Yes, it was a little, yes.
And so it's more than that one.
Yeah.
Trying to think. It's not really properly kicks off in a Sky Sports building, is it? Like that, or has it? Has it?
There's three. So those two are the third one. So there's 3 times it's kicked off.
How bad? Who with who?
Well, man. Yeah, there's 3 that kicked off.
Yeah, who were the other two? Who was the
if
other
you
two
rated
sets?
them between I'm not saying, but if you rated them between 1 to 10, I'd say the push and the pull was probably a 4, not even a 4, 3.
Yeah.
The other one was a 7, bordering 8. This one was probably a 20, but
Was it some Riddick Bowe stuff?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've not seen the Riddick Bowl stuff.
Trevor Berbick?
I've never seen that one either.
No?
Why don't you talk to those boys and then ask me about it? Then I'm not
They're
grassing
not
up.
there. You're not grassing anyway. We're not really asking anything. Just, you know.
All right then, listen. These boys didn't get on. It blew up a little bit. It was contained, and yeah, it was a little hairy at times. But you got two alpha males that want to prove themselves, and that's what it was. And to me, you've got two guys that are very similar in attitude, and that's just what happened.
Well, you were scared then, yeah, obviously.
I wasn't scared. Did that security guy say I was? No, I wasn't scared.
Should interview the security. They might want to.
Yes. You see.
Can you
now
tell
if
me
it was
were the security that were here today? Were they here there yesterday?
Yep.
Right, I'll find out. Man,
It's
I'll
the
find
big
out.
one. The big one. The big one with a bald head. Ask him
All right.
how brave I
All
was.
right.
How brave I was.
I'm not asking brave you. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I know what happened. I just
But,
gutted
yeah.
this little
Yeah,
camera weren't there.
I'm surprised you weren't there. But you know what? I just think this will remind me of when they had the security down the middle of the line between Tyson and Lewis.
Lewis,
See it there? There you
that
go.
was.
There
Why
you go.
wasn't IFL filming around that time?
I don't know.
Oh,
there you
man.
go. So this is going to be one of those things where you've got to keep an eye on both fights. But my only problem is I just hope the fight does happen. Now, and the problem is one may just say no, it's not happening. I just don't want this fight. You know, it could happen. So this is now about face, about front. You know, if one pulls out, you know, he's going to think I've lost face because people think I've bubbled. Now this fight could happen. I think it'd be unbelievably exciting.
All right, let's
I don't know how
give
I
us
did it.
something but nothing at the
I
same
didn't give you
time.
nothing.
It's all
I
right.
didn't give you nothing.
Something
But
but
let me show you
nothing.
the security guy.
I'm
Talk to him.
gonna
on the
ask
slide.
him.
Drop him a fiver or a bag of bake rolls. You'll get any information or you want out of him. What?
Fiver.
Oh, it's London, isn't it? 50 quid.
Old Town Sheffield at the moment. Joshua Molina. Honestly, pleased with the choice of opponent.
Joshua's got no choice. Right, at the number one. Number two, now they're talking about him fighting in the spring against Klitschko. Perfect. Why would you take? He's a world champion. He's going to fight somebody that's boxed for a world title, that has world championship experience, even though he's lost at that level. He's lost 3 of his 28 fights, not 19 of them now. So he can.
He lost his first fight as well.
He lost his first fight, so he,
Like you,
he
yeah.
can. I lost my first 3, so he can go the distance. So this is a chance for us to judge Anthony Joshua on the likes of Deontay Wilder, Chris Iola. This is our chance to judge where Anthony Joshua stands amongst those guys, because we're expecting him to get the job done. But it's a great preparation for him against Klitschko.
Can you understand why
I totally
some
understand.
fans are
Totally
disappointed
understand.
from the Klitschko?
I totally
To
understand. But you
Molina.
tell me, who else should he box? In the meantime, who
Wouldn't
else should
you
he
rather see him in Price?
For us in the UK, yeah, but worldwide, realistically, no, because they'll say, David Price, what, this guy's been knocked out. They don't get David Price. We get the story of David Price and him, the history in the amateurs, when they sparred. David Price being an Olympian. Yeah, it's a great story for us here in the UK. Anthony's a world champion, so that means he's got to represent worldwide. So worldwide, he needs that respect. So yeah, he could have David Price, and it's great for us domestically. But on a world level, unfortunately, at this moment in time, David Price hadn't got the credit on a world level. I'm not saying Molina, but I'm just saying Molina may have more credit than he has. How about that?
I think if the Klitschko fight hadn't been dangled,
Yeah.
angled,
We wouldn't have been teased. It's like a
Probably
chick teasing, isn't it?
yeah.
Say you're going to get peace, then
Yeah, it's like when we switch on Sky Sports and we see like Macklin, Paul Smith, even Alex Arthur. We see all these people, and then we get you. You know, people go, oh, God. Jesus.
I thought you were going to say something really clever then you come out with some shit like that.
Well, you're repping. You're repping. All right, well, it is what it is. I think we just got to...
We got to swallow it.
Yeah.
Swallow it, man. Just roll on. Let's get ready for the. As long as he doesn't slip up, let's get ready for the spring, because I think it's a great. Next year we've got some great fights to look forward to. I don't know where it puts David Haye in the mix of things, because now.
Do you think he'll fight this year? He's looking
David Haye?
unlikely,
I don't
isn't
think David Haye will box this year.
No.
I do think he'll box early next year, but I don't think David Haye will box this year, because now there's probably another offer out there for him, because I heard whispers David was going to announce something big. Now all of a sudden you hear Lucas Brown is boxing Shannon Briggs, who David Haye should have boxed for the WBA regular title. So I think that's what David had his eye on, thinking he'd be in the mix for that. He's not in the mix for that, so who's David box? Those two are the perfect ones for David to box, but in the meantime he needs to box somebody else. I would not be surprised if that somebody else is Tony Bellew.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happened either.
And to me, looking at it from David's point of view, if David thinks he can beat Tony Bellew easily, he's thinking, you know what, make a bit of change there. Fight Tony, I'll go in and I'm 15.5 stone, then boom, back up again, fight the big boys. You know, he's thinking it that way. You know, because the mystery of why the Shannon Briggs fight didn't happen, nobody knows. It just drifted away. Now Shannon Briggs is saying, if I win, I'm not giving David Haye a chance. You know, so David's like he's shutting the avenues off for him of opportunities. But we'll see.
Now hopefully Tyson Fury will return next year.
Mm-hmm. Are you coming to watch the film of The Gloves Are Off later?
What are you talking about?
With Joshua and Molina.
Do you know what? I never get invited
Oh.
to Gloves Are Off, ever.
Oh well.
Because you're usually scared.
Why don't you roll up, man? You can be like my hoochie. I want to ski. Yes, now I'll take care of you.
Do you know what? It's a good thing to go to, but if man can't film, man's not interested.
Yeah. Why are you talking on street? I don't understand what you're actually saying.
A's from the street, isn't it? A's from street.
You sound like you're from Staines right now.
Nothing wrong with Staines.
No, people from Staines ain't dissing you, but I'm just saying. You sound like he was like A's from the street. Aye? You know what I mean? That's what you sound like.
All right, well, listen, Johnny Nelson, thanks for talking to Eiffel TV. Do you think
Nice
we'll
to see you
get
again.
any drama here today?
Nah. I'll tell you what you do. If you wanna aggravate Molina, ask him about David Price. Why
I've
why
heard.
he should be chosen over David Price.
I've heard.
And then
Why don't you ask him it, or get Fraser Dainton to ask him in the presser?
No, I'm gonna save it for The Gloves Are Off.
Stealing your work.
That's right. That's how I roll.
All right, Peanut.
Whoa!
Catch you later.
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who you want to get.
Oh, we got Burton today.